I'd like to go home.
And I'd like the McRib to be available year-round.
McD's, Wendy's, BK, they all did us wrong, and the tears are still fresh. Here are 10 discontinued foods we lost in 2022. Klondike's Choco Taco.
It's Taco Tuesday!
Known for their ubiquitous and beloved on-the-go ice cream treats, Klondike has become a brand that many would place at the top of their dessert favorites. What would their fans do for a Klondike bar? Well, the company themselves found out the answer to that question firsthand when they attempted to quietly discontinue one of the iconic products in the Klondike brand, the Choco Taco. Originally introduced in 1983, created by Alan Drazen of the Jack and Jill Ice Cream Company, it quickly became an underground dessert favorite with the perfect combination of waffle cone, which mirrored a hard-shell taco, peanuts, fudge, and chocolate, which layered on top of the vanilla ice cream inside. This frozen taco was the perfect combination of every great ice cream treat someone could possibly want on a hot day. With that in mind, it's no surprise that fans went berserk at the announcement that it would be going the way of the dinosaur. With massive social media backlash, petitions, and campaigns to get the discontinuation revoked, the fans definitely made their voices heard. However, despite their best efforts, the Choco Taco was indeed discontinued in 2022. Now, the final Choco Tacos are going for ridiculous prices on reseller websites, with asking prices going as high as $25,000.
We need the money.
Now that's one expensive ice cream treat. McDonald's McRib. Gone forever?
OMG, the McRib is back. Why was it ever gone?
Exactly!
McDonald's has been the undisputed king of fast food since their inception in 1940. Due to their longevity and popularity, we've seen many menu items come and go over the decades. However, one of the most enduring and popular has been the McRib. Introduced in 1981, it was removed from the menu due to lack of sales in 1985. It then made its grand return, where it suddenly hit cult-like status and remained as an off-and-on menu item ever since. Made of pork, barbecue sauce, and pickles, it managed to be a unique menu item for McDonald's, contributing to its consistent returns. While fan reception of the McRib remains divided, no one can doubt that it made quite an impact throughout its inconsistent run.
It was delicious.
And in 2022, the McRib made another grand return. However, according to McDonald's, this was to be the iconic sandwich's last rodeo. Billed as its farewell tour, this could have been the last chance for fans to try the divisive McRib firsthand. Could this really be the end of the McRib? Well, knowing its history of discontinuation and reappearances, don't hold your breath. Wendy's Strawberry Frosty.
The healthy kind, strawberry frosted.
While many Wendy's items have come and gone, the Frosty has been on the menu since the very beginning in 1969. Now, seasonal Frosty flavors have become an ongoing occurrence. And while most of those temporary flavors come and go with little fanfare, the Strawberry Frosty was different. In 2022, Wendy's decided to experiment with their Frosty lineup by replacing the iconic vanilla Frosty with a number of limited-time flavors. While this would include some forgettable additions, the Strawberry Frosty, which was introduced in the summer, would become an instant hit.
Money, 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 money.
Beloved by casual and hardcore Wendy's fans alike, the Strawberry Frosty was a variant on one they first introduced in 2010. However, where that Frosty simply used strawberry-flavored syrup, the new Frosty used blended strawberries to flavor their newly introduced Strawberry Frosty. Bringing that delicious, fresh strawberry taste with that classic Frosty taste was a match made in heaven, a no-brainer that seemingly everyone enjoyed. But despite the love from the fans, Wendy's Strawberry Frosty was clearly here for a good time, not a long time. At the end of the summer, it was replaced with the significantly less enjoyable Peppermint Frosty. But who knows? The Strawberry Frosty came back once. Maybe one day it'll be back again. We can always hope. First time here? Well, it only takes a second to hit that subscribe button. Thanks.
The show goes on!
Snackwell's Devil Food Cookies.
Did you eat this entire roll of raw cookie dough?
Oh, was that what that was? I thought it was a raisin sausage.
Snackwells were originally billed as snacks that served as healthy alternatives to mainstream cookie brands. Introduced in 1992, Snackwell's Devil's Food cookies became an iconic staple of the 90s. But unlike other names on this list, this wasn't just one product that was discontinued, the entire brand was discontinued.
What?
After its sale to B&G Foods, a downward spiral started that would lead to the death of the brand in 2022. Originally introduced as a fat-free snack that would help with dieting, it became popular due to its delicious flavored Devil's Food cookies and iconic marketing that spoke of the Snackwell's effect. However, after the purchase by B&G Foods, they seemed determined to destroy as much goodwill with the fans as possible. How? Well, in 2013, they changed the formula, and in 2018, they did it again. While the 2013 change went relatively unnoticed, the 2018 formula change caused massive fan backlash that essentially tanked the brand. Now, Snackwell's website is a sad eulogy to a nostalgic snack brand. Well, at least there's always the memories. Burger King's Chiking.
Cuckoo-ca-cha! Cuckoo-ca-cha!
The Chiking was released at a time when all of the major fast food brands were fighting to compete with Popeye's original chicken sandwich, which was dominating the market with incredible sales and praise, bordering on obsession. Despite that high benchmark, Burger King's sandwich was able to go toe-to-toe with their high-quality competitor. However, even though many loved the new introduction to the Burger King menu, it was not to last. After a mere 15 months, the Chiking was discontinued and dropped from BK menus. Reasons behind the discontinuation are spotty, but many point to its lack of popularity amongst the Burger King staff. While fans loved chowing down on this delicious, flavor-packed treat, Burger King employees were not so enthused. Difficulties crafting the sandwich behind the scenes ensured its fate was put on the chopping block. After all, this is fast food, and the main goal is to be, well, fast. Excessive time to craft the meticulous sandwich led to its replacement in 2022 with the Royal Crispy Chicken Sandwich, a much easier to make chicken burger that was released to significantly less fanfare. Hopefully one day the Chiking Chicken Sandwich will make a triumphant return to take its rightful place on the BK throne. But for now, you might have to hit your nearest Popeyes for that premium chicken sandwich experience. Starbucks Chicken Maple Butter and Egg Sandwich.
Just waiting for my breakfast. Lois!
While all the items on this list have been discontinued, none can rival the short duration of this release. First opened in 1971, Starbucks has grown from a small coffee shop chain in Seattle to one of the biggest names in fast food. Dominating the coffee and breakfast market, Starbucks has become a staple all over the world. However, despite this, Starbucks is primarily known for their beverages, not their food items, which is why, when a food item is introduced to their relatively consistent menu, it's generally something of note, which explains why the Chicken Maple Butter and Egg Sandwich was something to be excited about when it was launched in June of 2022. While Starbucks was a breakfast staple, their actual range of food items was pretty slim. Introducing a new breakfast sandwich was definitely music to the ears of Starbucks fans. However, despite the excitement, the Chicken Maple Butter and Egg Sandwich was around a shorter time than it takes to say its name. After only a week, yes, a week, it was taken off the menu due to quality issues, and it hasn't returned since.
Okay, that is sad.
What were the details of these quality issues? Starbucks hasn't disclosed that part, and for all we know, it may remain a mystery. Despite very few actually being able to try the sandwich, the strange circumstances of its release and untimely demise definitely make it a fascinating story. Wendy's Big Bacon Cheeseburger.
This is a tasty burger.
A modern entree mainstay of the Wendy's menu, the Big Bacon Cheeseburger was first introduced in 2021 as a new twist on their iconic cheeseburger staple. With delicious fresh beef, smoked bacon, American cheese, cheese spread, unique bacon sauce, and a brand new cheddar bun, it brought the cheese flavor of the cheeseburger to the main stage.
Now describe what you taste.
cheese.
However, despite the fanfare around its introduction, it did serve as a replacement for the still-missed Pretzel Bacon Pub sandwich line. This led to a campaign for the Pretzel Bacon Pub to return to Wendy's menus over the course of 2022. And in October 2022, fans got this wish. But it came at a cost. The Big Bacon Cheeseburger, which had become a fan favorite during its first year of introduction, was removed to make room for the Pretzel Bacon Pub's grand return. Whether or not the Big Bacon Cheeseburger will return is unknown, but its impact on fans clearly won't be forgotten. Surely there's got to be a way to have both burger options on the Wendy's menu. Chili's Original Chicken Crispers.
Fried chicken is fry, chicky chick.
Chili's is an iconic American dining staple that was first created in 1975. Since then, they've been committed to serving high-quality but affordable food. This has created a dedicated fan base that has supported their growth over the decades. However, Chili's got on the wrong side of this fan base in 2022 when they announced they would be ridding their menu of the classic Original Chicken Crispers.
Why?
While the Chili's menu did have 3 options for chicken tenders, many people voiced their displeasure online at the removal of their preferred tender choice. Unlike the crispy chicken crispers, the originals were tempura batted, leaving a softer texture. Apparently, this made them less popular on the menu, leading to their discontinuation. While many have been devastated on social media, Chili's remains adamant that they were only trying to simplify the menu. Perhaps this is a case of, if it's not broke, don't fix it, huh guys? Subway's oven-roasted chicken breast.
Is it chicken?
Yep. Or until they get it from smugglers.
Subway was originally founded by Fred DeLuca and Peter Buck in 1965 under the name Pete's Super Submarines. Since then, it has become the biggest name in sandwich shops with a location on practically every street corner. While Subway has been criticized for quality issues, the name of the game for Subway has always been convenience. Convenient locations, convenient prices, and convenient menu options. The ability to be able to make your ideal sub has led to its enduring popularity, which is why it's so surprising that they attempted to quietly discontinue the oven-roasted chicken breast as an option for your subs. While they clearly attempted to sneak it by longtime Subway fans in an attempt to avoid the backlash, that plan ultimately backfired. While the oven-roasted chicken breast was the less popular chicken option, it was still popular enough to cause some controversy upon its removal, especially for a brand built on having multiple options for your sub. The silent removal of one of those options is definitely not a great look.
Better luck next time.
Only time will tell if Subway continues this trend of silent menu item removals, so keep your eyes peeled. Kellogg's Corn Pops.
Then get your reps in and make your brain pop. Pop, 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 pop.
Introduced in 1950, over 70 years ago, Corn Pops have become one of Kellogg's most iconic and enduring cereals. Made from milled corn, Corn Pops have been a staple of American breakfast meals for decades. Yet, despite that, Kellogg's have consistently been trying to put new spins on an old classic. Originally changed to Sugar Corn Pops, then Sugar Pops, then Sugar Corn Pops again, and finally back to Corn Pops, even the name has been inconsistent.
Again and again and again.
The cereal is also completely different in the United States in comparison to other countries such as the United Kingdom and Canada. However, names and international releases aren't the only thing inconsistent about Corn Pops. Sales have also been shaky in recent years. There have been numerous reports of dwindling sales for the legacy brand, and it has even been reported that the cereal has been discontinued on Amazon. While Kellogg's has refuted these claims, the ground that this classic cereal stands on is shakier than ever. We've got more. Just tap or click on another video. First time here? Then hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell.